thefrugalcrafter, and I am at the kids table today bringing you a really fun project from our sponsor Paper Mart. You can find them online at www.papermart.com. So I began by covering my coffee table with brown craft paper, and that's available in super long rolls for not a lot of money, of course, at Paper Mart. And I'm using the 18-inch wide paper because it's really easy to handle, and I've got two kind of overlapped here just to cover my coffee table, but you could go with a wider width if that's more convenient for you. But craft paper is so popular right now for gift wrapping and other craft projects that I'll be bringing you a lot of projects with that stuff. Now, I put doilies down. These are the 12-inch paper doilies from Paper Mart, and I use these white doilies because they're going to be perfect size for kid-size plates, and they can be colored on and decorated. Now this is the really fun project we're going to make today. This is a folded pocket card. It's got two little pockets in here. The front one holds crayons, and the back one has a cute little shipping tag with baker's twine and some papers. So they can do some activities, they can draw all over this brown paper table, they can draw on their doilies, and basically they can stay occupied while mom and dad get dinner ready, which I think is so fun. My best memories from holidays were sitting around the kids' tables with my cousins and just chatting and drawing and having a great time, and I hope to pass these traditions on to my children as well. So without further ado, let's go downstairs to the craft room and I'll show you how to make these guys. Here is a fun little packet that we're going to make today, and it's really great because you have a pocket in front to put some crayons in, and you've got a pocket in the back to put some paper, some cardstock. I have index cards in here, and of course a shipping tag that can be made into a place card or a bookmark. So here's what you're going to need. We're going to start with a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, but you could use 9 by 12. It doesn't really matter what size you use. What you want to do is fold it in half. I'm going to fold it in half the hot dog way. Then we're going to open it up and fold it in half the hamburger way. I don't know if you guys have ever heard those terms. That's how they used to always tell it to us in school. And since I just want kind of a little bit of pattern showing, I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to work with the right side up. Now you want to make a cut on this fold line here on the left, from the left hand side into the center with a pair of regular old scissors. And then what you're going to do is up here on the top, you're going to fold down a corner about a little over 1 inch from the side to the edge there. So you've got about, I can look on my grid, you've got about 2.5 inches here and about a little over 1 inch up there. Okay? Now on the bottom half, the bottom corner here, you're going to fold this up just like so, so it matches up with that center crease. It's also a little easier for you guys to see it if I have the white side up, because you can kind of make out the little lines there. Now you're going to fold this part over so you can see we've made the back pocket, and then you're going to fold this leftover flap there that isn't folded around, and then you're going to fold it over. Now you could do this the other way if you want to have more pattern showing. And then we're going to fold that up, but I thought this would be kind of fun because it gives us an area to stamp on, plus we can showcase this gorgeous washi tape. I just got this from Paper Mart. I put it in this clear top cigar box because I didn't know exactly how I wanted to store it yet, but I just like to look at them. They're so pretty. I've been waiting for this to come in stock for so long. I'm going to use the orange polka dot washi tape, and then this is really easy. I'm just going to kind of tear off a little bit more than the length. The nice thing about the washi tape is it's very easy to work with. It doesn't tangle on itself as easily as like duct tape does, so that's nice for these little crafts like this. So I'm putting this half on, half off the edge of my card there. Then I'm going to flip it over and fold it over to the back. And you can see that washi tape is a little translucent, so I can kind of make out a little bit of the pattern through that. So that's the other reason I wanted to have kind of mostly white there, and because I want to do some stamping. I'm going to do the same on the other side here. Wants to curl up on me. These rolls of washi tape are, I think, about $1.30, and they're 30-foot rolls. So they're very generously sized, and lots of trendy patterns and colors. I'm going to trim off the excess here. You don't have to do one across the top, but I think it kind of makes a pretty look, and I definitely want to do across the bottom so my packet will be closed. I don't want crayons falling out. Not only will this be a great craft to have on the Thanksgiving kids table, it'd also be great to have in the car because you only have a few crayons to gather up afterwards if the kids spill them. But it gives them something to do on the road to grandmother's house or wherever else you might be traveling, either by plane or train or automobile. Gives you something to do that isn't looking at a screen, and I think that is one of the best gifts we can give our children. And heck, I would put some little maybe Sudoku puzzles or something in there for myself, and I would put it in the dashboard because I don't like to be bored in the car. I'm probably worse than the kids are, actually. Do one. Whoops, I didn't peel that off very well. I find that when you're unraveling the washi tape, if you go slow, it's better, because this is like a really thin paper tape. It's almost like a tissue or a wax paper. It's durable enough for this project. It's durable enough for wrapping presents, and we'll be using this for some gift wrapping tutorials too. But you do want to kind of go slow and steady when you are ripping this off. I find when I'm doing the top, I like to flip it over and go half on, half off like that. Then it's a lot easier to manage. It tears really easily too, so I don't have to try to get in there with scissors. There we go. And how sweet is that? And of course, I like to keep using my favorite Paper Mart supplies. So I've got one of my large shipping tags. These come in a box of 500. I think they're on sale right now, actually. They've been on the Overstock page for a while, so I'll make sure I put a link in the video description so you can snag up a box of these yourself. If you're anything like me, you'll find so many uses for them. I'm using some of my Paper Mart Baker's Twine, which is also a staple I use all the time. And I'm using it in some aqua. You can see the aqua is very popular. It's a little smaller than the other two rolls. Some purple and some light orange. I'm going to fold those in half, push them through the hole. There we go. And then just do a little lanyard knot there. Alright, so just some plain index cards would be handy to tuck in there. And of course, some lovely Crayola crayons, or whatever brand you prefer. I like Crayola myself. Grab a few different colors. And this is also, it kind of promotes sharing if you have a bunch of kids that are going to be at your house, because they'll have different colors to share. Before I do this though, I did want to add a little label here. And I'm going to use orange ink. I'm going to stamp a little. You could use any frame stamp you have. I think I stamped a little crooked, but you'll get the gist. And then I could write somebody's name in here. Like maybe, I want to use a calligraphy end, like maybe my daughter Lila's name. If I had a longer name, I would use a smaller nib. Now let's just put our crayons in here nice and neat, and we will be all set for the Thanksgiving Day feast. At least the kids will be all set. We still have to cook it, but they'll be occupied at least. I want to thank you so much for watching today. Please check out our sponsor, Paper Mart. You can find them online at www.papermart.com, where we make you look even better. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think about this project by leaving a comment in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.